Hey, what's up? Otaku Mike here, back again with another video. It's the end of the month, so you know what that means. It's time for a comic book haul. I got some DC stuff, some independent stuff, and a little bit of Marvel sprinkled in this month. But before we get into that, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what your favorite pickup for this month is. Also, go check out my podcast, Otakuology. It's available on all major podcast platforms, as well as YouTube. We have a fun time chatting about anime, comics, pop culture stuff. It's a fun time. So without further ado, let's get into this haul video. So we're going to start with the Marvel stuff for the first part of this haul video. I don't remember if I showed this off in my last haul video or not, so we're going to show it off this time. So we have the Punisher issue number 2 right here. This has been a really fun book so far. Frank is dealing with the ramifications and aftermath of what the Kingpin actually did to him to make him like his own personal hitman. It's been pretty cool. So I also picked up issue number 3 as well. I have yet to read issue number 3, so I hope it's just as good as issue number 2. Then we have one series that is actually ending, surprisingly enough. We have Planet She-Hulk issue number 6 right here. Honestly, I'm kind of sad to see this issue or this series go away. I thought it was actually going to go on for quite some time, but we only got 6 issues out of it. Hopefully, you know, down the road, this creative team will eventually get to actually, you know, do more with She-Hulk. Because I really liked what they were doing with the off-world stuff and She-Hulk having to take care of Scar and stuff, the planet and whatnot, and be like the sheriff of there. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, sad to see this one go. This next one series I picked up, Dan is going to be very disappointed. From Dan's Comic Corner, he's going to be very disappointed in me because I stopped reading this series and he was like, I don't like this character. And I was like, fair enough, fair enough. But I got back into it because Brian from Brian LCS said that the storyline has been actually pretty good lately. And I was like, ever since the Ultimate title is ended this month, I really needed my Wolverine fix. So I started picking up the ongoing Wolverine series again with issue number 14 right here. This one we have Silver Sable and Wolverine actually teaming up to help these new group of Morlocks like get away from Department H. So far, so good. I feel like I've only read issue number 14, so I hope it's actually going to continue on to be good. But I really like what the creative team is actually doing with this. I'm missing only one issue so far from this current run. Then we have issue number 15 right here, where the Alpha Flight actually gets involved in this. And then we have issue number 16 of Wolverine. I'm missing number 17, but we have issue number 18 right here. And then we have issue number 19. I think issue 18 starts a new little story arc that's going on with Hercules and the adamantium, like sentient adamantium thing that's going on that came back from the first story arc. But yeah, pretty cool to get back into Wolverine. I have been enjoying it. Like, I really enjoyed what they did with issue number 14. Issue number 13, honestly, I did not like, and I ended up jumping out of it. Luckily enough, it gave me time to think because there was a big, huge hiatus in between issue number 13 and issue number 14. Last we have with our Wolverine haul, we have Ultimate Wolverine issue number 16 right here. I'm so far behind on this series. I hope it ends on a high note, I have to say, because I really wanted to end on a high note. I know it got like extended for a couple more issues to issue 16, so hopefully it ends like really good, and maybe eventually they'll bring the Ultimate Wolverine back because I really liked what they were doing with it. Next, I picked up Spider-Man and Superman issue number 1. This is the Marvel side of the Spider-Man Superman crossover. I actually picked up the Adam Hughes variant because I thought this one was pretty fun. This one has Power Girl arresting Black Cat because Black Cat got a little too excited and started stealing stuff, it looks like. I thought this was really fun. Very Norman Rockwell-esque, I feel like, when it comes to like the picture. That's what it very much reminds me of, is a Norman Rockwell painting. That's why I picked this up. Then I picked up last for my Marvel stuff is one that I've already done a review on. which is Daredevil issue number 1 right here. Go check out my first review of it. I'm really looking forward to checking out issue number 2. I thought this was a very strong start to the new Daredevil run, unlike the last Daredevil run that we got, which was hot garbage, to be honest. So I ended up double dipping with this, and I picked this one up. I forget who does this. I think it might be... I forget. I don't want to miscredit anybody for this particular issue. When I picked up the foil variant for Daredevil issue number 1, I want to say it's maybe David Nakayama, but I'm not 100% sure. And I feel like I'm wrong at this point. But look at it, it's so shiny and cool. There's like the weird devil face in the background. So yeah, pretty awesome to get that. And those are all the Marvel books that I actually ended up picking up for this month. So moving along to the indie section of this haul. First I picked up 51 issue number 2. This one's about a guy who does some pretty shitty things, and he happens to be the president's son, and he gets shipped off to Area 51. Hijinks ensue, and they lose all of the secret stuff in Area 51, and they have to go track it down. I haven't done a review of issue number 1 yet, but I did actually really enjoy issue number 1. I thought it was really fun. Next, I picked up this one. This one was not for me, but it's actually a really, really good read, I have to say. I picked it up for my girlfriend, which is Baby Garfield, issue number 2. Don't judge. Baby Garfield is legit, to be honest. This is a really, really fun read if you're looking for like a little anthology comedy issues, comics. You know, this is really fun, especially if you want to give it to like young kids. It's actually really good, and the artwork is actually it's on point. The artwork is like really good, which you wouldn't expect that from like a licensed book. But man, Baby Garfield hits it out of the park, which I did end up double dipping on Baby Garfield, just saying. So I picked up the 1 in 5 Virgin variant for issue number 2. You got Baby Garfield and Odie right there getting their lasagna. It looked like they're having a fun time. I just had to pick it up, and it's just super cute and adorable. I can't wait to read it. It just makes me smile every time I look at Baby Garfield. Next, we have White Sky issue number 3 right here. Have yet to read this because I picked it up the day I am filming this video, so I have not read White Sky issue number 3. I hope it actually ends up doing well and continuing the story arc that we have going on. We actually covered the first 2 issues of White Sky on the Otakuology podcast, so go check that out. I also did issue 1 on my channel, Otaku Mike. So yeah, then we have Speed Racer issue number 7 right here. This one's been really, really good. I haven't read this one, but it's moving into a new section of the story where the Mach 5 just blew up on the last issue, and they're trying to put his life back together after this horrible accident that happened from this new rival that developed from the previous issue. So yeah, pretty awesome to get. Then we have TMNT issue number 17. Man, things pop off in this new issue with the new creative team. I will not spoil what happens at the end of this, but shit, something happens, and I was like, holy shit. I was not expecting this character to ever come back in any sense, and they're connected to the Turtles. So I'm just going to put it at that. They're connected to the Turtles. And so yeah, stuff happens. It was a big shocker, but yeah, always cool to get that. Then we have the last issue of Casey Jones right here, issue number 6. Have yet to read this, but it's been a really good read so far. Then we have Dork issue number 3 right here. This one follows mostly Gloinspear, which is the dwarf that is sent by the good side of the 2 warring factions, and we get to see mostly like his origins and his point of view throughout this. He does interact with Dork slightly towards the end of this. It's actually a really fun read, and I eventually will do a video for it. Next, we have not Speed Racer, the other racer in this racer family. We have Racer X. What issue is this? Issue number 6. That's actually a pretty cool cover right there. I like that cover. That would be a cool poster. I'm surprised this series is still going on. I thought it was just gonna be like a mini series. I don't know how long this miniseries is going to go on for. Maybe it's just selling really well and they just decided to turn it into an ongoing series. I have no idea. I'm like 2 issues behind on this one. Then we have Battle Beast issue number 8 right here. Behind on my Battle Beast, but people keep telling me it's really, really good. I think I'm 2 issues behind on it. Then we have Shredder issue number 7. This one, I believe, starts a new story arc with the Dog Star clan, which are another group of ninjas. So yeah, continually getting Shredder. I don't know why I'm getting Shredder. Then we have issue number 10 of Ghost Pepper. From what I've heard, Ghost Pepper keeps getting really, really good. I am like 5 issues behind on Ghost Pepper. But Comic Patrol, go check out his channel. It's a pretty awesome channel. He always loves what's going on with Ghost Pepper, and he says this issue starts to like pick up a little bit, if I remember correctly, and starts to go places, and things happen apparently. Next, we have Usagi Yojimbo Kaito 84, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was actually really good. If you're looking to get into Usagi Yojimbo, jump right into this. This is just like a 4-issue miniseries. It's in and out, and you'll get into the world of Usagi Yojimbo. Super awesome. Then we have right here, we have Pecos Bill and the Guns of Oz. Issue number 3, the final issue in this story arc. Not story arc, actually in this series, this miniseries, is the final issue for Pecos Bill. This has actually been fun. I wanted it to be a little bit longer than what actually we got. Maybe was hoping for maybe a 10-issue miniseries, a 5-issue miniseries. Well, I got 3, but hey, that's pretty cool. Then we have a series that is going to be coming to its end next month, I believe. Then we're getting 3 miniseries with the different killers. That is Exquisite Corpses issue number 12 right there, with Pretty Boy on the cover right there. This series has been actually really, really good. I haven't been covering it on my channel. I've been just reading it to read it, and I've really, really been enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Then last but not least, for all of the indie stuff, we have the Rocketeer, The Island, issue number 2. Super awesome to get. I'm looking forward to actually reading this because issue number 1, while it was a tad slow, I did enjoy it, and I want to see what they're going to do on Skull Island with King Kong and stuff, because Popeye and Tintin are in this as well. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of shenanigans Cliff and Betty get up to in this little mini-series. I think it's only a 3-issue mini-series, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's all the indie stuff that I picked up. So moving on to the DC stuff. All right, so last but not least, we got the DC pile. This first one, I am really looking forward to reading it because I really like the miniseries that we got last year. This is a continuation from the miniseries with the same creative team. We have Zatanna issue number 1. Unfortunately, my comic shop did not get any variants in, so hopefully they can track some down and I'll be able to get some variants for issue number 1. There was one in particular I really wanted, which was the post. It looked like a poster, almost like a movie poster, almost for the show. So yeah, I picked that up. Then we have Batgirl issue number 18 right here. Things start to move along in this. This isn't really my favorite story arc with Batgirl. Her dealing with her family and stuff, and it's in some weird demon realm and stuff. It hasn't been. This one was very slow, and she gets her new blood powers and stuff like that. It was just okay. This next one we have, which I covered that one and this one on Dan's Comic Corner. I was on it for an episode a month ago, or this month, or last month. I don't remember when. It was one of the months. But I also picked up Batman issue number 8. This one is really good. This was more about Vandal Savage and Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is mayor now, apparently. And Batman gets a hold of Alan Scott to try to figure out how to deal with Vandal Savage and try to try to get one up on Vandal Savage, because Vandal Savage really much has Batman's number. He's been one step ahead of him for quite some time. It's actually a pretty good issue. I got to get caught up on my reading because I'm like 2 issues behind on this. But yeah, I did end up reading this, so I kind of know what's going on. Then we have Absolute Superman issue number 18, right? With the I think this is the first appearance of King Shazam, which is Black Adam in the Absolute Universe. Super cool to get. Have not read it yet, but I'm looking forward to reading it. Then one that I'm really far behind on, Absolute Green Lantern issue number 13. That's a pretty cool, awesome, like kaleidoscope cover right there. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we have one that I did read and I actually did enjoy. A video will be out eventually. We have Fury of Firestorm issue number 1. I know Comic Patrol wasn't really high on this comic, even though he really likes Firestorm. I did enjoy it. I haven't read any Firestorm myself, but it takes the character into some places you didn't know the character would be taken to. I'll just leave it at that. I won't spoil things for anybody who wants to read it. This next one, we have Nightwing 137. I wanted Nightwing to get better, but I don't know if Nightwing's getting better or not. Like, he's dealing with like witches or something now. It's like, it's okay. I read issue 136. I didn't really care for issue 136. I hope issue 137 is better. Next we have Lobo issue number 2 right here. Not much to say about Lobo. People seem to really like it. I have yet to read issue number 1. So I'm still getting it, and we'll eventually I'll get to it. I just haven't read a lot of my comics because I'm right in the middle of moving. So whenever we come and we have a new video, which there's going to be a bunch of pre-recorded stuff already set up, so no, we're not going to miss anything. But eventually you'll see my new set that I have. Yeah, Lobo issue number 2. Then we have Absolute Batman issue number 19 right here, which I think is the first cameo appearance of the Absolute Robins. And we're going to get the first full appearance, I think, this month. Or this coming month. So yeah, awesome. Then we have Catwoman issue number 86. I only bought these next 2 ones because of the covers. This is for the April Drool little variant cover a month thing. Just got Crypto on the front cover. That's why I picked it up. You can't go wrong with that. Then I picked up Wonder Woman issue number 32 because Crypto's on the cover. Look what he's doing to Wonder Woman. He just can't be a little good boy. I'm not going to read those. Those are just cover buys, to be honest. Then we have issue number 2 of Deathstroke the Terminator. I did read this. This one was really good as well. The review is coming eventually. But it deals with sort of the aftermath of issue number 1 and like gets into like sort of the origin-esque between him and his wife and stuff. It was pretty cool, I have to say. I'm going to continue to pick this one up. I have really liked it a lot. Then we have Batwoman issue number 2. Sad to say, this is on the chopping block for things that I'm dropping. I did not like this second issue. I don't have time to be reading like shitty comics, so sadly I will be dropping this one. Unfortunately, I did enjoy the first issue, but issue 2 just did not do it for me. I had no idea what was going on for half the issue. Next we have Superboy issue number 37. This is part of the Reign of the Superboys crossover thing that's going on. So I got that version. Then I got this one right here because this one was really funny. This is Superboy in a comic book shop reading comic books. We've got Absolute Batman and Absolute Superman right there. I think he's reading an issue of DCKO on the right there. But yeah, I just thought it would be pretty fun and a cool little variant. So I picked that up. Then we have Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 19 right here. Not much to say about this because I have yet to read it. Then last but not least, we have what issue is this? Issue number 14 of The Flash, where we get to see Mirror Master again. Pretty cool we get to see Mirror Master because we haven't seen Mirror Master since issue number 1, I think, of Absolute Flash. But yeah, that is all the stuff that I picked up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. Stay safe. Go read some comic books. Make sure to comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.